Day number 7, which means you are almost at an entire week when you get through today. So this is a hell of an achievement. Congratulations, seriously, I'm pleased for you. Now, I'm not going to talk for too long today. I've done a lot of talking already. I've just made another video. But I want to tell you this. I want you to do this, right? In the comments below, comment the one food that tempted you the most today that you didn't give into. If you did give into a food today, don't even bother commenting. Unsubscribe from the channel, thumbs down the video, never come back to the channel again. This channel is for the lions, okay? This ain't for... You're like a Slow Norris right now, okay? You're not a lion if you gave in to any of those cravings. So if you're a lion, comment down below exactly what it was that you really wanted but didn't give into. And it's going to give everyone else some encouragement that they know that you are also someone who is suffering from intense cravings. I'll tell you what I really craved today. And I'll tell you why as well. Honey. Because in my fridge over there, I have got multiple jars of honey. I don't know how many, but I've got multiple jars of honey. And every time I open that fridge, and you'll see in the footage, every time I open that fridge to get water out, the honey's right there. And I like honey. And I do okay with honey. I don't even have a problem with honey. It seems to do me okay. But I've got another week to go before I'll go back to eating the foods I know I'm okay with, because I've gone through the process you're going through. I've done this for over a year. I don't know how long it was exactly, but I've done it for over a year anyway. I'm okay with honey, coconut water, watermelon, pineapple. I know I'm okay with those, cucumber. But I stuck at the Lion diet for a very long time, and you might need to as well. But you're now halfway through your test, so you might not be feeling amazing right now. You might not be feeling as good as I do right now. But it might be that you're on the right path for it. So let's stick at it for another 7 days. Let's now go through every single thing that I ate today. Okay, so 7:16 a.m. I had my first bottle of water. And then at 12:28, I went back over Sainsbury's. I never filmed this, but I went back over Sainsbury's and bought another packet of that minced beef because I enjoyed it so much yesterday. And I felt really good off of it as well. So I thought, I want to go and do that again today. And do you know what? I'm actually thinking about after this, once I've done with the Lion diet for this 2-week period while I'm doing it with you, I think I might go on a lower fat diet for a while. And when I say lower fat, all I mean is instead of eating 20% fat minced beef, switch down to 10% or 5%, because I felt great yesterday and I felt great today. And it's like I said in the other video before, I actually think I felt at my best when I was living off of those Burger King beef patties. I think I felt at my best then, and they are very low fat. This here says it's around 12%. I don't believe that. I think this is less than 12%, but I feel really good eating this, so I might actually run this as an experiment at some point and see how my body reacts to it. Now, what I will say to you is, when I was first starting on the Lion diet, I was incredibly high fat. And I mean, I was eating so much fat that I was feeling sick, because I was looking at a lot of the different people on YouTube who are on the diet and taking their advice. And I think that they're right in a way, because if you feel sick, you're not going to be wanting to eat more food, are you? Okay, one sec. So 12:55, I had another bottle of water. And then at 2:30, it was back to cook up the other packet of that mince. So yeah, if you're really full up to the point where you feel sick, you're not going to be tempted to eat chocolate and all of that sort of stuff, are you? So I think it is a good idea if you're having issues with the cravings while your body isn't used to not having all that junk food anymore. But I do wonder if actually, at least for me, if I'm better off not having that much fat, because it's not that I feel bad when I have a lot of fat, it's just I feel really, really good when I'm slightly lower fat like this. I mean, back in the day, I used to eat that minced beef. Now, I've got a video where I show you how I put the minced beef, like break it up and just lay it flat on a liner and eat it. I used to eat that with a spoon, so I would eat all the fat as well. And like I say, I healed like that and I felt pretty good. But now I probably wouldn't bother with that, because I actually feel better doing this. But like I say, you've got to play around with this, because you might actually need more fat to help with the cravings and stuff. I don't. I'm used to this now. I don't crave those junk foods anymore. I just remember how bad I felt prior to eating all that stuff. And sorry, I mean, when I used to eat that stuff, and, you know, it doesn't tempt me anymore. So, yeah, it's just one to play around with anyway. I don't want to mislead you here. If you got the 20%, eat that. If you 10%, eat it. Try it all out. Okay, 5:24, another regular bottle of water. And then at 6:37, I actually made some electrolytes, but I didn't film it. But then I just drank it there. And then at 10:10, I think that was, or no, 9:10, I had some soda water. That's a picture of that. And that was my entire day of eating and drinking.